I wanted a tent that would provide me with the best night's sleep imaginable. One that was warm in winter yet cool in summer. One that was built with the highest grade materials possible. And one that could transform in the blink of an eye. I wanted a tent I could take anywhere, that I could use to travel further, and one that would allow me to explore like never before. Introducing the Crua Air. The Crua Air is simple. It's designed around you. Just rock up to any location you'd like, pull out the tent, and hey presto, you've got a luxurious camping experience in literally seconds. It's the most versatile, comfortable, and toughest shelter imaginable. But the Crua Air is more than just a tent, it's a sleeping system. We begin these designs from the inside out, utilizing our Culla inner tent to provide you with the temperature regulating, noise dampening, and fully blacked out environment. The result? The greatest possible sleep you could have. Period. The Crua Air's plush, sleeping haven is matched by an incredibly tough exterior. This is a tent that's rugged enough to withstand any adventure, yet so incredibly comfortable, you will too. And what if the day comes when you want a groundbreaking traditional experience? No problem. Just unclip the tent from its base and you've got a 4-season ground tent in no time. No more trade-offs, no more missed chances. Not only does it serve as an amazing roof and ground tent, the Crua Air is fully connectable to existing Crua tents. Now you can turn that weekend away into a week-long paradise. Whether you're a fan of stargazing or a lover of big blue skies, our dual skylight caters perfectly, letting time stand still. Oh, and did we mention hassle-free? The Crua Air is incredibly easy to install and set up, meaning less time fiddling with poles and more time on the good stuff. Mucky boots in your tent are a thing of the past with Crua's independent boot bags. Even more storage? You got it. Keep all your extra gear safe and sound in the vestibule and in our inner storage compartments. Our full panoramic viewing deck means you'll be falling asleep by mountainside vistas or even waking up to a breathtaking view of the ocean. Our customized built-in mattress has been designed by leading textile experts to give you the greatest night's sleep you can possibly have in the wild. The Crua Air is redefining what adventure means. It offers you the liberating freedom to travel, play, and explore anywhere you could possibly imagine. The potential for an amazing escape is literally endless. Back today and you are guaranteed delivery of your Crua Air at the Indiegogo discount. This is your chance to become part of the camping revolution. We are Crua Outdoors.
This is the Cocoon by Crua. It regulates temperature. As you can see, it blocks out light, and as you can hear, it dampens outside sounds. It is super light and sets up in 30 seconds, so you can set it up anywhere. Really, anywhere. Of course, the first thought is that the Cocoon is great for camping, and you'd be right. The Cocoon's insulation is infused with graphene, which helps to keep you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. No more waking up in the morning and not wanting to get out of your sleeping bag because it's so cold. Also, no light will wake you up early, and no pesky birds with their aggravating happy early dawn chirps. You'll wake up when you're good and ready. But it's definitely not just for camping. The Cocoon's light and sound dampening makes it an incredible solution for having your own private pod wherever you need it. It takes less than a minute to pump it to full size and is spacious but cozy inside. The Cocoon is your own private pod whenever you need one. Maybe you need to continue working while everyone else goes to sleep. Maybe you're hypersensitive and need your quiet. Maybe you just want a midday nap. In less than a minute, you leave the world outside, where it belongs. The Cocoon fits up to 3 people comfortably, so if you want, you can share your hideout. It's water resistant, has 2 doors, tons of ventilation, and packs small. The Cocoon is made by Crua, a company with vast knowledge in camping gear and 11 successful crowdfunding campaigns behind them. With their Cocoon, they took their knowledge and applied it to basically anywhere you may need it, whether it's in your home, at the office, camping, in your car, or under a tarp. When you want to just create your very own personal space, get the Cocoon. You may walk in feeling like a caterpillar, but you'll come out a butterfly.
Inside the hybrid carry bag, this is what you get. Aluminium poles, adjustable tree straps, the tent hammock itself, and an insulating fly sheet which has a hydrostatic head of 6,000 millimeters. When setting up the Crua Hybrid as a hammock, the ideal distance or span is something between 3.5 meters and 5.5 meters. Here we have 4.5 meters or 16 feet. This should be perfect, so we're going to set it up here. Here we have the adjustable tree strap. It's 2.9 meters long, about 9 feet, which means between the two, you have plenty of scope for adjustment. In the new and improved Crua Hybrid, we've made a couple of neat changes. First thing is the fly sheet is now insulating. It radiates the heat back in for those colder days. The structure poles have been reduced from 3 to 2 lightweight aluminium poles, and we've completely now removed the cord spreader bar that used to run across here and replaced it with a lightweight aluminium pole running across the bottom of the frame. Here we can see some of the features of the Crua Hybrid. We have the bug mesh, obviously the fly sheet, pockets inside for your valuables. You can enter through the top when it's in tent form or on either side as well. Here we have the Crua Hybrid staked out on the ground in its tent format. You can see it's staked in all the corners and also at the ends. The same guy lines work at the ends that were used when it was hanging as a hammock as well. This is quite a large one-person bivvy tent. You can access from either side through the bug mesh and the fly sheet, and also through the top of the tent here. There's also plenty of storage, loaded with features inside, as we said. Plenty of storage here for a backpack or your boots or whatever you want to do to keep outside the tent at night. We've taken away this pole from the bottom of the frame now. You don't need it when it's in its tent format. Again, lightening the whole load if you just want to use it as a tent. If you want to turn your one-person bivvy tent into a two-person tent, remember that the Crua Hybrids actually zip together. There's a zip that runs all the way around. There's a left and a right which match seamlessly. And you just take down the mesh in between, and all of a sudden you have the space of a two-person tent. So there you have it, folks. The Crua Hybrid hammock tent works just as well as a bivvy tent on the ground as it does in the air as a hammock. Another brilliant example of innovation from Crua Outdoors.
A tent. Synonym for camping. You think camping, you think tent. Specifically, sleeping in a tent. But camping is more than sleeping. There's the morning coffee with a good book, the afternoon nap, the evening hangout, and the general chill. This is Modus, an all-in-one camping system for every camping moment. The base of Modus is of course the tent, because you think camping, you think, tent. But the Modus tent is more than just a tent. With the air mattress and quilt, it's an entire sleeping system. The setup is simple. Inflate the mattress and poles, and zip the quilt. The fly sheet on top is the perfect cover for hard weather conditions. It's reflective, so it keeps your tent extra warm in cold weather conditions and extra cool in warm ones. Want to enjoy the nighttime breeze or just stargaze? Take off the fly sheet and you have a summer tent with a bug mesh. Love bugs? Take the bug mesh off and just sleep like the pioneers. So that's great for nighttime. What about evening time? When there's a breeze and a beer would be nice. You need a porch, and a porch is what you get. Just pull up the fly sheet, set it on the two poles, and voila, porch. Now for some magic. Modus can connect to another Modus, creating a shared big shelter out in nature. Wow, that's nice. Time passes, you're hungry. You're not just gonna sit on the ground. You're not a caveman. You deserve the luxury of a nice picnic blanket. The sleeping bag's quilt is waterproof on one side, so it can be that picnic blanket. Need extra protection? Put the footprint under the blanket, and rough, wet ground is someone else's problem. Someone who doesn't have Modus. Now you're full and want a nap. You're thinking, I wish I had a hammock. Well, your wish is Modus command. The fly sheet is also a hammock. Ta-da! Let that sink in. Your tent cover is a freaking hammock, and a darn comfy one. We believe real camping is adding comfort to nature, and Modus is so comfortable. So let's recap. Tent, with porch, suitable for any weather, with a top that transforms into a hammock. Then there's a picnic blanket and a footprint so you can chill anywhere, anytime. Yep, that's good. Modus is created by Crua, a company with a vast experience in creating camping gear, so you can be sure Modus was thought through. It's made of high quality materials, easily foldable, lightweight enough for hiking, washable, and durable. It even has a 2-year warranty. This is Crua's 6th campaign, with more than 10,000 Kickstarter rewards delivered. With Modus, they decided to put an emphasis on transformability while maintaining the quality and thoughtfulness Crua is known for. So if you feel camping is about more than just a basic night's sleep, get Modus, the all-in-one system that's going to turn any camping trip to an around-the-clock pleasure.
Hi everybody, Derek O'Sullivan here from Crua Outdoors. Just want to introduce you to the brand new Crua Tri, redeveloped based upon feedback from you, the Crua community. Here I am inside the Crua Tri, and here you can see what makes a Crua tent different. First of all, the outer tent. This is a TPU laminated polycotton, which means it's breathable and waterproof. This is where the insulating starts, and inside you have the Crua Magic. So this is the quilted inner wall of a Crua tent, which means that keeps you thermally and acoustically insulated, which means you're warmer during the cold times, you're cooler during the warm times, and it drops the noise level significantly inside in the tent. As you know, we love to redevelop based upon user or community feedback. And a lot of our users had said they'd like to have a footprint in this porch area. That makes it handy for storage of your bags, your backpacks, your chairs, your equipment, whatever the case may be. And also that you don't have to step out of the inner tent and onto the ground because it's now covered. Another really valuable piece of customer feedback that we got was that users would really love a covered area that they can stand up in. So we've added this. As you can see, I'm 6'1", I have a lot of clearance in here, and this outdoor area is perfect if you want to just hang out, if you need a sunshade, if you need a cover when it's raining, if you want to just barbecue out here, whatever the case may be, this outdoor living area is perfect. The Crua Tri retains all of its great features, such as luminous skylines, lightweight aluminium poles, which are color-coded as you can see back here. Each pole is color-coded, has its open and closable vents, really large windows, so lets light in. There's curtains on the inside as well, so you can open them and close them as you wish. So really, really premium features. The Crua Tri tent stakes are designed so that they won't turn or twist, especially in windy conditions. That keeps you safe and secure all of the time. Here we are in the inner tent of the Crua Tri, the Cocoon. And as you can see, here is the door and the separate bug mesh, so you can open the door and let the bug mesh closed to keep out all the unwanted visitors. Same on the window. The bug mesh and the insulated curtain are separate, so you can leave one closed, one open. Here we have pockets for your valuables. We have the inner vent, which you zip open or closed. It matches the vent on the outside as required. We even have a hook here to hang your light or your tablet or whatever you wish. So you can see why the Crua Tri has become such a popular tent. Its insulation makes it absolutely unique, and we've added all these features thanks to our community's feedback. And that makes it even more user-friendly. Make sure to order yours today.